Let's get started. Welcome to the Good Weather Report. Coming in on our broadcast, we're sending it down to the man of the hour, the human weather rod. Unfortunate neighbor, who you hanging with? Realize. Neighborhood meteorologist, I legit predict the thunder's ripping and flickering the light switch. Tethered as a smoke.
Welcome to the Unfortunate Neighborhood, where unfortunately I give you the weather. Probably thinking to yourself, man, we're getting really close at this point in time. Like we already done made eye contact, we fell in love, it's got awkward, definitely got awkward, there was hot dogs involved. What? So fucking weird. Almost called me a nutty buddy. Yeah, you see what I did there? Food related. Anyways, so I just wanted to go over, oh god, I'm gonna get used to this one day. So this right here is the leftover storms over this past weekend, and we can see now it's currently over. Oh, this would have been so much better. So there is still some significant weather going on right over here for like North Carolina, up in the Maryland area. Not as bad now, but this set of storms right here, so there's a low that's coming in. It's swooping up like this, and it's going to swoop down. It's going to pull up a lot of, that's another thing. I got challenged to not say the word moist. This is the only time I'm allowed to use that word. So going forward, for the episode tonight, I am not allowed to use that word beyond moist now. So we got this ridge coming in. It's coming over the Rockies, and it's going to cause some significant weather up here in Kansas, down here in Oklahoma. I hope I did this right. Oh, first try. All right, so if you watched that last night's episode, I was talking about that there's a heightened risk of tornadoes happening right here within our state of Oklahoma. Sorry about that. My monitor over here, it's doing funky things. But we can see right here in Kansas, it's enhanced risk, right? We're still down here in the slight risk. And down over here in Texas, parts of Nebraska, Missouri, sweet, I got that right. Iowa? Ohio. No, that's Ohio. Illinois. That's Illinois. I'm getting better. Okay, but this is still not Connecticut. That's somewhere... Oh, that's Pennsylvania. Connecticut. I think that's Connecticut right there. I can't remember, but somewhere over there. Right? So we got a whole big setup going on right here. Here is the probabilistics of tornado graphics issued by the SPC this morning. Like I said last night, we are an enhanced risk. Well, I say enhanced, I would say above normal conditions to receive tornadoes, right? So although that this says 5%, do not take that lightly, right? Over here in Kansas, 10% hatched risk, which means that if there is a tornado within that 10%, then it's going to be a very significant set of tornadoes, right? And that data that I pointed out to y'all last night, that I pointed out to y'all last night, I did the math. I got a 4.30% chance of a tornado in the state of Oklahoma. Oh no, I dropped my remote, motherfucker. Give me a second, y'all. That was definitely not planned. Oh, yes, okay. Sorry, I'm really excited tonight, as you can tell. Probabilistics of damaging winds, we are in 15%. Kansas is over here in 30%, right there in that area of the hatched for tornado risks. If timing is right, when I drop the kiddos off at school over here where I'm at, I probably shouldn't point because it's going on the internet. Whenever I drop the kiddos off at school, if the storms are still relatively close or relatively past us, Wednesday morning, I'm hopping up in my Jeep and fucking boogieing as fast as I can go, which is 55 miles an hour because that motherfucker can't go fast at all. Here's probabilistics of hail. We are currently in a 15% hatched risk, which means that if we do get hail, it is going to be significant hail. It could be anywhere from ping pong to golf ball size hail, which is fucking absolutely massive. Hopefully everybody will be okay. All right, so here's the reflectivity. This is the, I don't remember. It might be HRRR. No, this one might be GS? No. Which one are you? Let's figure it out together. So as we can see, no storms. Here's 1 Zulu, so 5, 6. This is, so about 6 o'clock, we're going to start seeing some storms popping off down over here in Kansas, all right? Not a big deal. So here is about 9 p.m. We still got this whole ass line of storms coming through. Right now we get this little bit. I mean, I say a little bit. I apologize. Average sized little storm, right? Because we don't want to discriminate against our little fellas. Oh dear baby Jesus. Somebody said I'm gonna get fucking canceled. It's probably correct, right? But we got our little dangly bit starting off over here in Oklahoma, and then it gets sucked back up like you're plunging into a pool in the middle of winter, right? And then right here at 06 Zulu, which is midnight, we start seeing this. Okay, we'll start seeing this line right here come through. Right here is 1 a.m. Still got that line coming through. 8 Zulu, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6. Right? I'm not 100% certain on the timing on this. I really wish I can get a little bit better timing-wise, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. All right, so now this is my hardest part that I got to do. I have to get through this without saying that very specific word. So we can see a whole lot of dry, cool air coming up, or that's not even coming up at this point in time, but it is nice cold air and dry air coming up. And then we got this damp watery mixture in the atmosphere. So insane. And then there's a lot of give me a second. Steamy. No, steamy? A lot of damp, steamy, humid, mugginess down over here, right? And it's gonna come up. Boom. It's like a fucking grower. Boom. Right? And then let's not forget about this over here. So this here's dew point. So this temperature right here is -1 degree Fahrenheit. If that gives any bit of consolation on how cold this area is over here, right? And let me go back. Boom. Boom. Look at that. It's just growing and growing and growing. It's like, dear baby Jesus, please stop growing. You're just going to hurt. So we get a lot of this damp air, a lot of warm damp air, because like, what are we looking at right here? 63 degrees, 62, 61 degree damp air coming up out of the Gulf of Mexico, right? And then it's going to be met over here along this dry line, right? And then at one point in time, which is about right here, we can see right here that the 2 points start colliding, right? So that's where I'm thinking that the storms are going to be ended up starting. And this is 1 Zulu, so 5 p.m. give or take. It's a fucking nutty buddy. See what I did there? Try to keep you on your toes. No hot dog tonight. I ran out, I think. Well, so then we got this dry line right here, right? At 03 Zulu, so about 9 p.m. Remember, we had the storms right over here in Kansas. There we go. And we had the average size down over here. And we continue to see that. And then right here, I mean, look at that. Look at that. You see that right there? That is a crisp fucking dry line right there. Now my mouth is drier than fuck. My mouth is drier than this air over here. I know, it's fucking rude talk with your mouth in, but I really don't have a choice. And not sponsored by Nutter Butter. It'd be nice, right? And we've still got this dry line right here. This was supposed to be a quick video. It is not shaping up to be a quick video. So here's the most unstable cape. Let's go up to 3 o'clock, right? So we see a lot of unstable air over here in western Oklahoma, and then we can see this dry line, or not necessarily a dry line, but we see that line coming through, right? And then here is 3 a.m. Still a lot of instability over here in the atmosphere. Definitely a lot down over here in Texas. And then it starts clearing up. Atmosphere gets a little bit more stable. Here's supercell composite. I'm just going to fast forward it. Okay. Tuesday, let's go to 6. So this is midnight right here. We see a lot of purple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% what purple means, but I'm gonna assume by like these colors and this color, not seeing this purple color before, that's not necessarily a good thing. I believe that means that there is a lot of room for supercells. What do supercells do? They produce hail, gusty winds, and naders. And motherfucker, I got hair in this again. Oh well. Yep, you guys get the picture right there. Significant tornado parameters. Definitely a big chance of tornadoes over here. Oh my god, I'm definitely getting canceled. But you got the little sack over there, and then shaft. Anyways, definitely chances of tornadoes along this line right here. And then over here, there's still a slight chance until. So shit, this is 3 a.m. Oh goodness gracious, great balls of fire. That's gonna suck. Hopefully I wake up. Hopefully everybody's awake, and hopefully there's no issues. What the hell? Okay, so this right here must be the GFS, HRRR, not 100% certain. But, so these are different models that I look at, right? So I don't even know what fucking time this one is. Let's scroll up just a wee bit. Okie dokie artichoke. Okay, so 9 Zulu. So this one here is showing that the storms are going to be further back at 3 a.m. Here's 6 a.m., right? Here's Mays County. I think that's Mays County. No, Mays County is this one right here. No, I don't want to change the input on the TV. Just bear with me 1 second, fellas. Nope. There we go. Okay. So, we see this whole ass line of storms, right? By 1, 9, 11, by 11 o'clock, it's going to clear out, but we're still going to have little cells over here and a little bit down here, and then up over here. Motherfucker, man. Thought I had all this shit prepared properly. This is not a quick video whatsoever. So let's just act like we didn't see any of that right there. This is most unstable cape for whatever model that we're looking at right now. 21 Zulu, 6 p.m., 9, midnight. Here is 3 a.m., and we can see that there's much, much more instability in the atmosphere. By 6 a.m., there's just this line right here. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say anywhere from 3 o'clock in the morning to roughly 7:30, 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, the time that people are dropping kids off at school is when we're going to see some significant weather over here in our area. Unfortunately. What else we got? Was that it? Oh, fuck. Cool. Nice, quick, and easy. I didn't say the word moist, but I do have a fudge round. Oh, I'm going to enjoy you so much. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the neighborhood. Enjoy your food. So good. I haven't had one of these things for fucking forever. Ah. That was a little bit of hair, but it ain't bad.